Hey, are you having fun yet? Am I having fun yet? I'm not sure. If you're just joining us, we are on a challenge to get to Instacart Diamond status in 30 days. That's because I did so many orders on Thanksgiving that I got 25% of the way there. 200 orders, 2,000 points gets you Diamond status, and that Diamond status allegedly gets you better orders with Instacart. But I only have 30 days to do it because it ends December 31st and it starts all over again. It has been absolutely grueling to try to get there in time, but it's also been a lot of fun and we've learned a lot. I'm really happy that you joined us, so let's check out this one, which is day 13. Is day 13 going to be good luck or bad luck? Let's find out. Hey, good morning. It is the 18th. We're going to go out and try to knock out some more orders from Instacart. I was kind of reflecting this morning on my journey, and ironically, just a couple of days ago was my 1-year anniversary with Instacart. I signed up 1 year ago, and I had only done 2 orders before the week of Thanksgiving. Someone's crossing the street here. We're giving them some space. Okay, she gave me the wave off. And yeah, I only did 2 orders, and then food delivery apps slowed down a lot in the Thanksgiving time period. I had not been delivering food delivery orders last year at that time, so I fired up Instacart and I started this process that we're all joining now. And it has been a journey, and it seems more likely than not that we will make it on that journey, that we will get to Diamond status. In fact, I got an email about it today from Instacart, so I'll show you guys some of that later. But yeah, I have to say that this has taken a big toll just on like my mental health, because it's been a lot of work over a very short period of time. Most people don't try to get to Diamond status in a month. You could probably pretty easily do it over the course of 3 months, which is the normal time period. But I didn't have that option because at the end of December, it was going to reset and I would start from 0. So it was a really unique challenge. But what I will also be doing is, I feel that the Thanksgiving through December time period is one of the most accurate in terms of like your maximum earnings potential. So when this is all done, I'm going to really like break down all of the numbers for you so that you can see like how much you can make in Las Vegas. Because I think a lot of people that do gig work, they try to find that information out. And the people who do this work, this sort of gig tube work, are not always very honest, and it ends up being about their own personalities, their own ego, their sponsorships, that sort of thing. There are like creator rewards programs with the gig companies, and then they kind of like start to curate what they can post. So I'm going to post the actual truth of what you can make in 30 days, my top tips, my lowest tips, and my average, and I hope you find that helpful. I'm headed to probably an Albertsons or a Smith's this morning. I really want to try to get 10 today. But I also need to keep up my Dash, my platinum status on DoorDash. Although I recently heard from driver Mike that they're doing away with the rolling 30 days. My rolling 30 days is definitely at risk, especially since I will not be dashing for a few days during the Christmas time period. And if you get below 100 orders, you lose your platinum status. Without my platinum status, I would not have got that absolute amazing catering order this week, which was over $100. So a little bit of stress about that. But yeah, Wednesdays have historically been my worst days on all platforms, no matter what. So I'm going to try to maximize my time today doing some learning. I'm going to do some Italian learning, some Italian lessons. And yeah, I really appreciate you if you're watching this content. It means a lot to me. So let's see how Wednesday goes. I'm gonna leave this complex. I was getting some glares from some ladies in an SUV, like I was like on their turf or something. I don't want to be running afoul of the gig worker mafia or something like that. I'm out of here. It was some weird energy. You can have your Smiths and the $9 orders. We'll go find something better somewhere else. That was wild. Just smoking ciggies in their car. Which, by the way, you're smoking cigarettes in your car. I hope you're not doing some kind of food delivery or grocery delivery. Smoking cigarettes in your car and then delivering food to people. Some people can get sick from that. Anyways, let's get out of here. That was some bad. I have no place for that energy today. None. Oh my God, we're driving back to Smith's now. We got a delivery now, which is like their priority, you know, quick, low items. I love delivery nows because people who do delivery now, they are usually like, I want it now. I'm willing to pay a premium. Small orders. So this is like 2 items for $10. Mileage is a little higher. It's like 4.7 miles, I think, ish. But it's a good way to start the day. And I got to go back to the parking lot. Hopefully I don't anger the people that were sitting and just angrily staring at me. But they were literally like just staring at me. I'm like, what? I'm just an old dude with glasses and a dress shirt trying to shop for people. I got no beef with you, ma'am. Oh dang, I'm getting so much better at these Smith's orders, and honestly the staff at Smith's is so great. I really didn't shop at Smith's before I did Instacart, and I'm really starting to enjoy it. I think the stores are cleaner, I think their layout is better, the app layout is very efficient. Okay, so order number 1 is complete and done. It was very easy, and it paid, you know, I think paid fairly is how I would describe it. Then I got an order for 8 something for Albertsons right down the street. It's 5 items, 17 units, and it was all produce. And I'm staying away from heavy produce orders right now because I want to maintain my rating because I'm so close. So I did not take that order. And also it's not a particularly great order. If it was not all produce, I probably would have taken it just to knock off another number and get down to 27. But that's the strategy. I think there's a business strategy happening right now, and that's what I'm employing. That's what I'm trying to do. So, okay, so I just did a Sephora order, which was 1 item, 1 unit, like $14. Super easy. A little bit high on the mileage end of it. I think the mileage was like 8 miles total. It took a grand total of 30 minutes, but still pretty good. I did grab a catering order from DoorDash. I feel like every time I talk crap about DoorDash, they send me a catering order as like a tease. I don't know. But I waited 35 minutes for that catering order. And I think so much about what happens with gig work is it's like where you go impacts what happens next. The restaurant you go to, the house you go to, that's the order you get next. Like, it's pretty hard to predict. So next, you know, the next thing I have to do is really decide, like, where am I going to go next? So I think I'm going to go back to Smith's again to see if I can grab some more orders. I'm in a good place with that catering order and these 2 well-paying orders. That gives me more flexibility, but I still need a minimum of 6. I have 2. I need 6. I can't go home without 6. It's not going to happen. Even though I'm outpacing where I want to be, we're not taking any chances. We're going to get to diamond status. All right, we're back. It is 3 items from this Sprouts, $12, 6 units, and the mileage is quite high, but it's very slow. And this will get us to number 3 for the day. So we'll take it. We'll take that one. So at Sprouts, one tip I've learned at Sprouts is grab the meat stuff last, because sometimes things are hard to find and you don't want like cold stuff sitting in your cart for a long time while you search for the other items. So that's just a little bit of a tip. Looking for some cheese. I don't know what kind of cheese this is. This is hard to find cheese. Where is the cheese? Where is the cheese? Organic mozzarella. Boom! Right there. Incorrect item. No! Alright, that Sprouts order was not fun. It was initially 3 items, 6 units, $12, 5 something miles. Only one of the items was in stock, so we ended up delivering 2 of the 6 units, 1 of the 3 items. So the tip was reduced as a result of that. So that was kind of a waste of time. We basically spent an hour for $8, and then the time it took to get back. I did grab a DoorDash order on the way back to where I was going. It was $9 for 9 miles, but it was going in the direction that I was going. So I took it. And then when I dropped it off, I realized that the base pay on the order was $7. $7 for the order. That means that 19 other DoorDash drivers took that offer before I took that offer. So how can I be a platinum driver and still be getting, you know, the 20th offer on something? It doesn't make any sense at all. Anyways, we're gonna go, you know, hopefully change up the day a little bit and go back to a Smith's or Albertsons. We have 3 orders, we need 3 more, that's the minimum. We're not going home until we have 6. So hopefully the day shakes out a little bit differently at Smith's or Albertsons. Okay, so we grabbed another Smith's order. I am a little worried about this one because this customer is very specific. Like, they keep messaging me. So I'm a little bit worried about how they're like, find the best cuts of chicken. That was hectic. There wasn't much I could do. Customer was messaging me for every single item. So, I mean, all I could do at that point is just be very polite and message back and acknowledge that I was hearing their concerns. You know, some people, groceries mean a lot to them, so they are just doing what they can afford to do. And so I'm gonna assume, hopefully, that the customer just, you know, is wanting their money to be spent the right way and try to respond accordingly and give them a luxury service. And she did tip very well, so time will tell. Okay, so that customer was amazing and very kind, and she needed some extra assistance, which I was happy to provide. But I forgot her paper towels in my car, and I feel so bad. I feel so bad. I hope it doesn't result in getting a bad rating. I only have 4 for the day, and it's 6 o'clock, so now I'm quite worried that I'm not going to get enough orders for the day. So yeah, this stress has been really not worth it today. I don't know. I knew Wednesday was going to be challenging, but not this challenging. It's been an extra bit of challenge. So hopefully the night picks up. Hopefully the night picks up. Oh, look at that. There's a Smith's order. Smith's order, 26 items, 3 deliveries. I mean, that would get it done. 26 items, 35 units. There is some produce, so I'm gonna have to say no. Nope. So later, if I don't make it today, a reminder, I turned down 3 orders, just 3 orders right there. Wasn't particularly a good order though. And the thing I worry about with those orders is like low tip orders tend to give you bad ratings. So this is the ratings like catastrophe I'm struck in that I don't love. I have almost a perfect rating on my other apps, 99% on Uber and 4.97 on DoorDash, which are great ratings. So here we go. I picked up a Cheesecake Factory order. So it's 7 o'clock and I still only have 4 orders for the day, so that's kind of scary. I just got a ping for 3 items. For 3 orders, $12. And like, I'm not gonna take it because it's a lot of travel and it's ice cream. Like, the rating's too important right now. I just can't do it. So try to reposition, find somewhere else. I gotta do something different because this is very slow. We are 25 orders away from Diamond, and this is not how I was hoping it would go on the 18th of December. All right, we're gonna do a total wine tonight. It's quite late, 7:30. I mean, that's not terribly late, but it's late enough for me. This is only number 5 for the evening. And this one is like $13. It's all the way over in Summerlin, so. Probably want to grab a cart. So I felt a lot of pressure on that delivery because obviously it's late, I'm missing my delivery target, and the person who ordered that is not the same person that I delivered it to, but you don't have to do that. It can be anyone else at the resident who is of legal age, and that person definitely was. So, you know, my advice to you here would be, especially in alcohol, and what I did in the situation. I kind of wish I had recorded it, but it's like, you shouldn't kind of thing. So the thing about alcohol deliveries is always look around your like area. So like I actually did a quick loop around before I met with the customer, because you never know. Like, alcohol is a controlled substance. People do have problems with alcohol, and you can run into some problems. So what I always tend to do is like scope around, check out the area, make sure that there's not anything weird around. So I did a quick, like, I guess like loop around just to make sure that there wasn't like someone there. So yeah, that's what I would recommend. Other than that, it was a good order and the customer was very nice. The person that picked it up was very nice. So can we find one little tiny one? All I need is one little tiny order and then I can go home. Okay, so we're just waiting for one.
We are audio and video recording this ride for your safety.
One baby order, one small order. So I saw a couple come in. Here's one for Albertsons. It is it's 2 orders, way on the other side of town. This one is a Target order, which is right up the street. It is 6 items, 6 units, 0 tip. And I would rather not have Diamond status than do this order right now. So, yeah, maybe we won't get another order tonight. It's not even, the little icon is not even going off that I'm in a hot spot or a good spot. So, I don't know. Someone took that Albertsons one. Interesting. I don't know. I'll wait here for a little bit longer, but then eventually I gotta go home. So, we'll see. Okay, don't use that previous clip. Alright, I found my order. It's a Walgreens order. Pays $7. It's a $2 tip, so we will do the trip. And it's gonna get me home. It's very late, so I'm ready to be done. Seen a lot of people today in like a tough spot. A lot of people struggling. I saw someone in their car at the Smith's parking lot where I just was, and they were struggling. I don't want to, it's not my place to tell you what the problem was, but they were definitely struggling. And, I helped the customer today, and she needed a lot of help with some things, and I did, because I would hope someone would do that for me. But I've seen a lot of people struggling today. So it's just tough. I want to finish this up today and be done. Go home. That's what I want to do. So I talk a lot, obviously, about seeing people who struggle, and that's a real thing. But then you got people like this. Giant red truck parked across 3 spots. That's awesome. Way to go, buddy. I may regret this shop because things are not particularly organized here, so let's go. Let's get this done. All right, that's it. I did not grab a cart, which was my mistake. But that'll do. Let's wrap it up for the day. Get me out of here. So tired. Thank you so much. Well, I did it. 6 orders, $64. Just over $10 per order. Not super great. 23 orders to go until Diamond status. And again, tonight I'm feeling kind of exploited. Yeah. I hope you're learning some things as we go along. Today, my advice from today would be a few things. Number 1, make sure you're calm and you're focused during alcohol deliveries. You don't want to mess that up. You'll definitely get deactivated if you mess up an alcohol delivery. Number 2, that was weird. That person just about ran a red light. Jesus. Number 2, do a quick scan of your car before you leave. Do a quick scan of your car. Make sure everything's there. That way you don't forget something for a customer. The next thing, I don't know what number I'm on anymore. I don't know. The next thing would be like, you really probably can't do Instacart as like a full-time gig. It's not, I made $64 today. Definitely did some multi-apping. So maybe the question there is like, would I have had more than 6 orders if I hadn't multi-apped? I don't know. But anyways, I do hope you're learning. I would normally be a lot more focused in my closing wrap up, but I want you to see what it takes out of a person to do this. I have a lot more respect for people who've done this. A lot more respect for people who do Instacart. It is definitely more challenging than like the food. It just is. You pick up. It's funny because if you watch some of my other videos, you would see me say like, it's a nice change of pace from food delivery. I don't feel that way anymore. So we'll see if it's all been worth it. It's definitely the final countdown. We have 23 orders to go.
We are audio and video recording this ride for your safety.
I swear. All right. I hope you all have a good time. I hope this has been helpful, and we'll talk again soon.